Okay, hi guys. So this is kind of a painting update, but mostly I wanted to talk about these um, Xyston figures. These are from the package Meandering Mike kindly sent to me. It was mostly Napoleonic stuff, but then he threw in a few other things, and one of them was 2 packs of these Xyston Hellenistic Thracian light cavalrymen, and I had been looking at Xyston before for Parthians, because I thought it'd be cool to have an ancient Parthian army for ancients, and these are 15 millimeter figures, and I'm really impressed with these. I don't know if there's many videos reviewing or Xyston figures on YouTube. I'm sure there is, and I just haven't seen them, but um, yeah, these are really nice. Paint up really well. The just detailed enough that you can paint them pretty quickly. You can get a unit. If I probably could have finished this whole unit today if I had dedicated myself more. But um, yeah, really impressed with these, and I think I'm definitely going to seriously consider um, actually doing the Parthian army eventually, because these it's just figures that when you get good ones that are just nice to paint, and that's what these were. Yeah. In terms of my painting, I did undercoat them in black, and I I think they look okay, but I'm probably going to go back to undercoating in gray, because if I do it in gray, it'll let these kind of brighter or more pastel colors pop out. And I think in ancients to Renaissance, I mean, and even beyond, I think it's better to have the colors a little more vibrant. I did do a little bit of Nuln Oil. I tried to keep it light just to fill in the crevices and bring out the details. But yeah, I think they look not bad, but mostly I think it's because of the miniatures. I mean, on YouTube, it seems like most people that do ancients do 28s and get Victrix, because those are really nice figures. And there's relatively less I've seen with 15s for ancients. But yeah, if you're in the market for 15 millimeter ancients, I'm just blown away. I compare everything to Coruscant, but it's because I think they're really high quality, and I think these are definitely on the same level as Coruscant. And I think Xyston also has the advantage of, since they specialize in ancients, I think they have put they've really, you can tell they've invested attention to detail in their subject matter. So yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll eventually I'll starting with this unit. I'll build out into some kind of Hellenistic army like Seleucids, or like a Macedonian or something. Or I guess it's Mithridates, one of Rome's enemies. He was a successor, I think. But I'm um, not as read up on that period of ancient history, or much ancient history at all, frankly. So, but these figures look nice, and also it's hard to tell, but some of the poses, not this one, but some of the poses, they have a nice little, it's just like a little bit of metal where the scabbard, like the pommel of the sword, kind of contacts the uh, the horse reins. So when you're gluing the rider to the horse, even though it's just a little bit of metal, I notice that helps, um, you know, get the rider glued in. And then in terms of the quality of the metal, it's not too rigid, but it's not too brittle or not too soft either. So you can manipulate the legs enough to get them on the horse, and then um, and glue it on with no problem. That is one thing I will say about Curson is some of the figures, the horses, their horses tend to be kind of skinny, and some of their miniatures, it takes a little bit of doing to get the rider to sit on the horse. I mean, you can, gel glue can solve that, but like the Curson Polish winged hussars, because the way the rider is sculpted, it's like the rider on the saddle, and the horses are kind of skinny, so you gotta fiddle with it. But these guys, it wasn't so fiddly. They went right on and with super glue, and yeah. They didn't come with the spears. You do have to add the spears back on. You know, you have to glue the spears on yourself, and you do have to like either drill out the hands, or, you know, I just like kind of took my pliers and opened them up to get the spear in there. But you know, that's pretty normal with a lot of manufacturers. You gotta supply your own spears. But yeah, really impressed with Xyston. Really nice figures. And that's kind of the review segment. And then now I just want to talk about quickly other stuff. I did paint up these knights. These are also from Mike's package, so just a few kind of, these are what, late 12th century or 12th century knights, so like kind of Crusades era. Yeah, so in terms of what's coming next for projects, well, I wasn't really painting a lot because I was kind of being, I was kind of like not wanting to spend money, but I think not painting it was, I underestimated how much I kind of need this to decompress, so yeah, so I think I need to get back on it. And the project I've been wanting to start is to do the Timurids. That's why I did the Timurid army video, to do the Battle of Ankara, which is something I've talked about doing since I like kind of started this channel almost. And now that I've kind of transitioned into doing 15mm mostly, it's a lot more realistic for me to put that together. And I ordered a few weeks ago from Curson some Timurids. I got a war elephant. I got Tamerlane himself, or Timur, and his lieutenants, so the command, like the army command basically. And then I think I got 1 or 2 unit packs. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's been a little while. So I think it's taking a while because I ordered the war elephant. I'm guessing that's probably a little more time consuming to cast, maybe. So you know, I'll get it when it comes in. And I also got a big bulk pack of the 30 by 40mm bases from Litco. So I've got plenty of bases, which is good. You know, I went ahead and just bought this because I thought may as well just get the bulk pack, and then I'll have plenty of bases for a while. And yeah, I still got some of these left over. And then yeah, with the Napoleonic stuff, I thought, oh, I'll do this, build 2 armies for the Battle of Rajan in 15mm, but I think I kind of bit off more than I could chew with that. And but what I don't want like these Napoleonic figures to go to waste. So my idea now is I think I'm just going to build out what I've got for Napoleonics in 15mm, and then maybe I'll try out playing Sharp Practice, because I've got, from again the stuff Meandering Mike sent me, I've got quite a bit of Austrians and French, so I think it would be enough for me to make some Sharp Practice forces. I mean, the French are mostly cavalry, but hey, what the heck, you know, we're not strangers to cavalry armies here on this channel. So yeah, I think I'll do that. and just, you know, build out what I've got so they don't get wasted or just sit around forever. But I'm kind of putting that on the back burner, because trying to do the whole Battle of Rajan, it was just like too much, and yeah, I wasn't really enjoying the research process for that either. So, and then I did, Noble Knight had a sale for clearance, but I ended up ordering some other things, and just some units to add to my collection for Renaissance. So I got a pack of the Blue Moon 15 millimeter Spanish pikemen, and I'm thinking I can add those. I'm going to put those with my Knights of Malta Musketeers, to have, at least for now, just to have as like a Western mercenary force to put in with my Polish army, and then, you know, maybe later I'll expand it out to be like a Habsburg tercio for the late 16th century war with the Ottomans. And then I also ordered, they had some of this blue, like light cavalry. So I think they were crossbowmen or some other kind of like European light cavalry, like Stratiots. The picture wasn't very clear, so I guess I'll just see what I get. And that'll just be another nice little thing to throw in with my, you know, Western army. It's from the Italian Wars range, so it's for like early 16th century, but the Spanish pikemen at least seem like they can be used for like the later part of the century too. So yeah. And I also got the rules for Armati. So I got the Armati core rule book. It was like $5. And then the advanced Armati expansion book was on clearance. So I'll check those rules out. And I know they're kind of one of the older sets, so the guys I were in the club I was gaming with last year, or several months ago, they play Armati for Ancients, so I think it's worth a try. Yeah, so that's what's going on the channel. Getting back to painting, and you know, kind of not my, you know, the Napoleonic thing was a good try, but I think right now it's just not really for me. You know, the armies look amazing, and you know, I had fun the one time I played General d'Armée too, but you know, building these armies it's kind of challenging. Yeah, so at least for me. So that's what I've got going on. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's just kind of a hobby video talk, but yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be able to get my war elephant here soon and show you guys, because you know, everybody loves a good war elephant, right? So all right, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you all on the next one.